That actually includes finishing what's there, as well as the 3 new strips of land that we're going to purchase. And now, of course,
so now we also
structure
have new structure called a wind tower, which gives us $4 grand each for the items.
Thank you. Get that out of the way. Okay, let's do this one. Yeah, I might as well finish this way I've got here first. Okay. So we've got a dam and a silo.
Okay, do we need more dams? I can take
5 dams right away.
You are the silo queen.
I'm not the silent queen, I'm just trying.
Look at it. That's great. The need right now is 1, 2, 3, 4 dams. So I have 4 dams.
We have a dam. We have a dam.
We need one more for...
Do we need more dams? How many more do we need?
If you need it, we'll make it. We're doing about 10.
Okay.
Dam?
4, 5 dams.
Get those damn bridges built.
Get the dam bridges built. Right here.
What do you need?
Dam the grid on.
Dam over here, please.
I got a dam grid.
Sure.
Dam?
Dam. You want the and the. So we need the yellow.
3 dams left.
3 dams left. Here's a dam. Here's a dam.
2 dams. Okay, 1 dam left.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No more structure.
Very nice.
So give me a sense, how are things going at this point in the simulation? Give me some sense of what's happening.
I'm sweating.
You're sweating. So Caroline, is that good or bad? Tell me what that is.
That is awesome.
That is awesome. More organized. And congenial, more organized. Let me go back to the things that you said at the outset. One of the things you said is that there could be more clarity. Is there still room for more clarity in this room?
Yes.
Okay, someone speak to that for me. I'd love to know why there's still need for more clarity.
I don't think we're maximizing yet what our potential is.
Right. Okay. And Kim, how does clarity play into that?
I think knowing what we need to do next or where we can help the most would be helpful.
I would feel the same way.
Yeah, same thing. And is it that right now you're just in survival mode, knowing just what you need to do in the next moment, and you need to plan beyond that, or is there something else at play?
Hearing 1 more dam or 2 more dams, that was really good to actually hear the announcement. It gave me the direction without me having to stop.
It's really good because one of the things I always question, I'm questioning in this simulation so far, is how connected the builders are, because many of the builders are in their portions of the organization, you know, heads down, snapping stuff together. And I ask myself, are they in the bigger endeavor and feeling part of the bigger endeavor, or are they feeling that they're just snapping together pieces? Builders, can you give me some sense of where we're at?
Sorry, when somebody came along and said, "You're doing a great job, you're doing it," it just was reconfirming that the way you were doing it was the right way.
Yeah.
So that was brilliant. We didn't even have to take it there.
Most organizations who use this simulation are dealing with some level of how do we move our people from the behaviors and foci that they've had to this point to something different. And in this simulation, one of the great metaphors is someone will say, we need bridges, and someone's building dams. And the builders go, yep, yep, yep. And what do they keep building? Dams. Because that's what they're good at, that's what they're familiar with. And in most organizations, that's what we're fighting, is people are good at, accustomed to doing something, and you ask them to make a shift that is very clear from a leadership and strategic perspective. It needs to shift, but the organization doesn't shift as quickly. So some of what this can be used for is, what are the things that we can learn from this to allow an organization to move and shift more quickly, knowing that most of you are dealing with some significant levels of change.
First with the mindset though, from Q1 till now, you guys are willing to do that.
Yeah.
So that flexibility to go, oh, okay, over here, is actually brought us closer to where we need to get to than ever before. That change orientation, that whole willingness to do that is huge, the way it's changed.
And it's a big challenge for leadership in most organizations. There are people who are in many organizations underutilized, but they have a definition of this is what I do. And you know, there could be a need for resources in some other area or some other folks around, and people stay put with, no, this is what I do. You know, sorry that they're struggling. I love the fact in this room that you're starting to fill in the gaps for one another. Only one team will get a bonus every time out of the building.
Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So your wish is beyond the reality of this game. But I love the sentiment though, That's, you know what? I love that sentiment. How do we make sure that everyone is getting what they need to mark that they've accomplished? I love that you bring the mindset.